Hi, I'm Linda Palmer with LifeWave, and I'm privileged tonight to share with you about X39. And I have the little patch right here. It's so simple, and you're going to hear all about it. And LifeWave, but I will do a disclaimer right now. LifeWave products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition. Now, we have to say that as our disclaimer. So my question for you is, have you been patched? Because this patch will elevate your copper peptides, activate your stem cells, and regenerate you to an optimal health. So we're going to start this video right here, and let me hit go. Here we go.
In a world searching for answers, one discovery is changing everything. A patch, no bigger than a quarter, built not to treat symptoms, but to wake up the healer inside you. This is X39, a wearable, light-activated patch. Designed by David Schmidt, an inventor with over 200 patents. His mission? To reverse aging naturally. This isn't science fiction. It's stem cell activation without injections, without pills. Your body repairing itself. The results? Life-changing energy, recovery, sleep, relief. And the medical world? It's taking notice. Still skeptical? Visit thisisatinfo.com. You'll find the studies, the patents, the proof. It's all there. But there's more. This tiny patch isn't just transforming lives, it's creating freedom. Because behind it is a business model built for the bold. Real people, real results. Income that scales with impact. And here's why. Because this breakthrough technology is patented and exclusive, it offers a lucrative business plan that allows you to compound your efforts. More people than ever are struggling in today's economy. You can no longer rely on your own sweat equity alone to make a living. This business model allows you to duplicate yourself and, even better, to benefit from other people's efforts. So your income no longer depends solely on you. By duplicating yourself over and over, the income potential is far greater than a conventional job, career, or profession. And you're never alone. The This Is It system gives you the tools, the path, the team. All you have to do is start. The question is no longer if it works, it's whether you'll act or let this moment pass. Will you keep waiting or finally feel your body come alive again? Will you stay financially stuck or build something that lasts? Isn't it time to start living life on your own terms? The This Is It action plan will set you on a path to live out the dreams you have for your family. Get back with the person who shared this video so you can experience the age-reversing health and the exciting lifestyle that thousands are already enjoying. This is the technology, this is the team, and this is your moment. This is it.
Wow. Oops, let me turn it off and go to the next one. I get so excited every time I see that video because that is our team. And these great leaders on that team are so wonderful. So I get excited every time I see that video. So we're going to talk about David Schmidt, though. We get really excited about him. He is our CEO and inventor of X39. He has over 200 patents. He's a scientist, inventor. But what I want you to know that he is also a two-time recipient of the Advanced Technology Award from the International Hall of Fame. And he has an honorary degree of Doctor of Science and Technology for his work in biomedical field, as well as his contribution to research and medical alloys. And I'm going to read this part because David owned and developed a company that created technologies, and he invented the hydrogen oxygen multiple fuel bladeless turbine power generation, and rocket engines. So we have got a winner on our team, and he is absolutely fantastic. He got to start with LifeWave with the Navy SEALs, creating his first phototherapy patch for a special survival team with Navy SEALs. And it worked. And then it went to the Olympics, and then it's just over 20 years old. So it's phenomenal. But in 2008, David started focusing his attention on stem cells because that's the wave of the future. So it took him 10 years and $4.5 million, and he brought to market the X39. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So this X39, it's over 30 pages of the patent. But here we have this patent. I'm just going to read this little bit to you. It says, the effect of providing phototherapy to the human body as a result of elevating copper peptide, including activation of stem cells, improvements in energy, elevation of antioxidants, reduction in inflammation, management of pain, improvement in stamina, elevation of collagen production, which is very important for it holds all your organs together, and improved wound healing. Now that's just a snippet of what we can tell you about that. But patent technology, they do not patent placebos. So we have a really winner here. So why X39 stem cell activation patch? Why? Well, stem cells make up every organ of your body. And as you age, your stem cells become dormant. And most people don't know that at age 30, half of their stem cells go dormant. They start saying, hey, I'm going over the hill. Well, yeah, actually your stem cells are going downhill. So at age 60, less than 10% are still active in your bloodstream. So yeah, talking about going over the hill, we need to go back up the hill. So let's talk about opportunity happens by creating solutions. And LifeWave has some solutions. So let's talk about the problem. No one knows stem cells become dormant. If you go ask somebody, they have no idea. They're not even thinking about that. As they get older, their stem cells are getting older and they're going dormant. And so many people also are struggling financially. So LifeWave offers solutions. We have stem cell activation, but it's your stem cells, not someone else's, and income generating business that is phenomenal. So how X39 works, it's proprietary form of phototherapy. It's patent nanocrystal technology. That sounds big time, and it really is. No drugs, chemicals, stimulants. It uses your own body's light to activate the codes in the patches. Non-transdermal, nothing goes in your skin, and it's non-invasive. And you know what? I love that. I'm the world's worst. I don't like swallowing anything, but I can sure put a patch on. So the benefits of X39 that we can say that are patent with all the studies, you could increase strength, reduced inflammation, increased stamina. I read these on the patent just a minute ago. Energy, vitality, mental clarity, restored muscular and skeletal conditions, improved sleep, and improved skin appearance. So this is exciting because David Schmidt, he says it's not anti-aging, it's age reversal. So here's some X39 long-term results from case studies on thisisit.info.com. And we're going to share that website with you in just a minute. So when you first put this patch on, the first few days, 4,000 of your genes begin to reset to a younger you. Your brain becomes balanced, starts to become balanced as you wear it, keep wearing the patch. And within about 3 months, your collagen increases. And at 6 months, your heart reverses in age. Now, I don't know how much it's going to do for you, but they did do one of the studies, and they took 15 people, put this patch on the back of their neck for 6 months every day, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. And at the end of the 6 months, 14 of the 15 had heart age reversal. So that's incredible. So how do you wear the X39 patch? 12 hours on, 12 hours off. When you put it on, it elevates, activates, and regenerates. When you take it off to rest, it resets, repairs, and rejuvenates. So this is a very simple thing to wear. Put it where it hurts, or put it right here where they do most of the clinical studies, is at the top of the spine and the back, or below the belly button. So testimonies of X39 are emotional, and we have lots of testimonies. The first day I wore the patch, I couldn't close these hands all the way. but the first day I could close them tight, and it was very exciting to me. So I thought something is definitely happening here. But I am going to show you some before and after pictures, because pictures are worth 1,000 words. So this lady, this first picture is her when, whoops, for some reason it went away, from assisted living to RV travel life. Look at the smile on her face. Her life has changed with X39. This one's before and after pictures. Look at the changes with X39. The faces on here, and we have two, probably three women and one gentleman, and just looks amazing. Wound support. The story I heard, I don't have it definitely down pat perfectly, but this father or whatever talked the doctor into sewing that finger back on. It's like it's not going to work or whatever, but look at this. In 2 months, you can't even tell the finger was cut off. Amazing. Then we have a picture of eyes, this little boy. This was, I think, after a month of patching. And then we have the dog with his poor little eye. Isn't that sad? And now down here, he's looking great. Red blood cells, they're all conglomerated together, and here they're running free before and after with X39. This is someone that I know. She had this autoimmune disease all over her body, 2/3 of her body. This is her hand. And this last picture here is a month after patching with X39. And it was painful too. This lady, this is her hair growth, how it's filling in. We have lots of people have testimonies like this. This is that same picture. I didn't know I had it on here twice, but this is even a better picture. You can see his little eyes. And this is Renita's son, Bo, and he was running track, and they actually drug tested him several times because they thought he was drugging when in fact he was patching. And she talks about IceWave here. We have IceWave too for pain. When you're in sports, sometimes you have some pain, or when you're working out in the gym. So we have that also. And then what do these guys have in common? They're all winners, and they all use LifeWave technology. These are sportsmen, world champions, Olympians wearing the patch. That is pretty incredible. So if you go to this website here, this is at info.com, go to the very top where it says menu or testimonies, and it depends on if you're on your phone, or if you're on the phone, go to menu. If you're on the laptop, go up the top and it just says testimonials. Go in there and click on that, and you can watch short videos of lots of testimonials. Let's talk about this company. It's 20 plus years old, 75 countries. And when X39 came out around 2020, when it was totally patented, the company was doing 20 million. Look at these dates on here. In 2024, 600 million. 2025, there's a push for 1 billion going on right now. You can be a part of that. LifeWave is now ranked #1 momentum direct sales company in the world. So this is a system, allows you to duplicate your efforts if you look at this as a business, or maybe you want to make a little or make a lot. We say, do you want to make enough to pay for your own patches? Well, start sharing with people, and then they share with people, and they share with people. And so it's a duplication system, which is exciting. So we ask you, what's important in your life? Is it family time that you want some freedom? I'm telling you what, if you ask me what do I think of when I think of money, that word, I think of freedom. That's what I think of. Freedom to have the family time you want, freedom to have the security, freedom to travel, freedom to have better health. You know, if you don't have better health, you do not have freedom. And if you have debt, you do not have freedom. So I think of LifeWave as freedom, and free to share it with other people and see them begin to come into freedom. So we have a wonderful compensation plan. It's a binary. Binaries are awesome because you're only really building 2 teams, 2 legs. So getting started is as easy as placing friends and acquaintances on your right and left. When I was sharing these pictures with you and talking about this stem cell activation, who are you thinking of? Who came to your mind? Was it your aging parent? Was it you? Was it your spouse? Was it a child? Was it special needs child? Who were you thinking about? Was it an athlete? So if you start sharing this, you're going to be building a right team and a left team. And you can eventually, depending on what your work ethics are and how much you share it and who you share it with, you could eventually earn $25,000 each week in just this one way of making money. But you know what? $100, $200 a week, $500 a week can absolutely change your life and give you freedom too for a lot of people. So we have a business launch that just began. It's so exciting. And we're going to talk about over to the left, we have you and two people. It's you. If you have an advanced kit, we're going to show you about the advanced kits in just a little bit. But if you come in with an advanced kit or upgrade to an advanced, and you have one person who purchases an advanced on the left and one on the right, you're a one-star manager. And for your first 9 weeks of the business, if you can do this in 48 hours, you can max out and collect more of those $25 per week bonus for doing that. Plus, you're making $75 for each person that you brought in. For 9 weeks, that 25 is going to come in every week as you and your people stay qualified as an active brand partner. And then, guess what? Look at the next one. It's you and add another one. Then now you have 2 on your left and 2 on your right, and it goes to $50 a week. So take advantage of that. I mean, start looking at this as saying, hey, how can I put more money in my pocket while I'm buying it wholesale, while my friends are getting it below wholesale? This is what I told you about the advanced kit. You're getting it below wholesale. It's a wonderful deal. So let's go and talk about the mentor matching bonuses. So if you want to become a mentor, that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm doing, then you can begin to help your people, mentor them, help the teachable ones to actually begin to make money for themselves as they're sharing. And we have these generation bonuses that go down to 6 generations. And that's too much information for you right now, but it's awesome. Now let's talk about the conventional business, because we are talking business right now. This technology, nobody else has it. We've got several more years on the patent, and it screams opportunity. So let's look at this. The conventional business, come on, you got a high startup cost, high risk, lots of stress, long hours, trial and error. You got a learning curve and limited earning potential. Now let's talk about LifeWave business. Low startup costs. You can get started for $300 or all the way up to $1,750. That's the one I chose. I wanted to build momentum and share this with as many people I want as possible. So I'll talk about that later. But still, it's a low startup cost, no risk. Hey, there's a money back guarantee. Stress-free, make your own schedule, proven system, mentorship. We got a lot. You remember that video I showed you? That's our team. That's our mentors. And unlimited earning potential. So how do you get started? Right here we have the order form, and there are actually 4 wholesale kits right here. The core is $295. You're just buying it wholesale. You get 3 of these sleeves right here. You get 1 sleeve is a 1-month supply, comes in an envelope, and there's 30 of these little patches in each envelope. That's for a month's supply for one person. So you put it on the morning, take it off at night. Next morning, put it on the morning, take it off at night. So simple. So you get 3 of these if you order the core. That's wholesale, $295 for 3. Or if you want to look at this seriously as a business, I would consider getting the advanced. That is 6 of these, less than wholesale for $535. Or we have the other 2, and one is advanced plus. It's $975, and you get 11 sleeves. And then the premium, which is the best deal of all, is $1,750. Stuck it on my credit card and took off sharing it with people. Because the fun thing about doing a premium or doing one that we have extra sleeves, when you share this with someone, they want to start patching right away. I patched 3 different people today. And that way, and one person I had signed him up, I said, okay, as soon as I'm going to go ahead and loan you a sleeve, as soon as yours comes back, you pay me back my sleeve, because I don't keep this inventory to sell. It's called rotating inventory, and I love it. So these are the ways that you can come and be a part of this. And then we have monthly subscriptions. Oh, wow, these are very powerful. My overhead for each month is just 2 of these. And me and my husband, we need more than that, actually. So overhead is very easy. Now, do you have to? No, you don't have to. You can come in and order whenever you want to. But if you want to start earning the points that your team is developing, people you don't even know that's on your team also, as we build together, then you're going to earn points if you're active with at least one sleeve. One sleeve every month keeps you active for earning points for yourself and your team. But if you want to make more than $100 a week, you'll want to be on the 2-sleeve auto ship. Okay, let's go on. These are the 2 websites. This is at info.com, is all about sharing information. This is at team.com, is our business building website. And when I first got in, I didn't know anybody that was doing the business, just someone who shared it with me. And I called and said, I need a phone number. She said, I don't have one. But I found this is at team.com online and got my training. That's what you can do, online training. So the time is now to make your move. Because are you serious about your dreams? I'm learning to dream again. I'm wanting to be around people that are positive or on the move or have a hand out to me to say, come on, Linda, you can have your dreams. What are your dreams? What are your purposes in life? Everything in life takes money. And if you want to be a blessing, you do need to have money. So the hope is for your future. And I want to share this one. Would you like to create a life that you can't wait to wake up to? I want to share this little story. One of our brand partners, we talk every once in a while, and several times she tells me, and she's in retirement age. She's already had businesses and done all kinds of things, and now she's partnering with us, building a team. She's doing phenomenal. She said, Linda, I can't tell you how fun it is to wake up in the morning and get excited about that day. So I'm saying create a life you want that you can't wait to wake up to with purpose and destiny. So anyway, so thank you for letting me share this with you. I want you to get back with the person that shared this video with you or that invited you on the call tonight. And let's make a great life of sharing life with everybody else. And let's be the light and let's share the light. So thank you very much.